capital of Jiang province is for a second time playing host to the year-end grand finale for badminton's best. A journey of 30 World Tour tournaments stretching right across the globe, all culminating here in Hangzhou. Welcome to the magnificent Hangzhou Olympic Sports Centre Gymnasium for the second session on day one of the 2024 HSBC BWF World Tour Finals. And the light show just getting the fans in the mood for what should be a wonderful week of badminton. And of course, the World Tour Finals trophy, which is what all the players want to win. There it is, brought into the arena at every World Tour event throughout the year. Well, this is the second session on day one, and as you can see, the first 3 days are round-robin competition. There's 2 groups of 4 players in each group, and everybody plays everybody else within the group to determine the top 2. Those top 2 will then progress through to the semi-final knockout stage on Saturday before all 5 finals on Sunday. So, as far as our matches this evening are concerned, 5 matches, 1 of each discipline, which is rather nice, and you don't get much better than our first match because it's the #1 seeds in the mixed doubles, Jiang and Wei Yaxin, up against the Olympic champions Zheng and Huang. Then it's women's singles, and Wang Xiyi, the #1 seed and winner of 4 World Tour titles this year, is up against Busman Ongbangarangpan of Thailand. Then it's women's doubles, and another fascinating match because it's the #2 seeds Iwanaga and Nakanishi from Japan up against the Olympic champions Cheng and Jia Yifan. For Chen, it's the first competitive match since winning gold at the Olympic Games over 4 months ago. Then it's men's singles, and Anders Antonsen is the #1 seed, and he's in great form, having won his last 2 tournaments. But he's up today against Li Shifeng, the Asian Games gold medalist. Then we finish with men's doubles, and it is Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen. The Danes are the #1 seeds here at the World Tour Finals, up against Go Si Fei and Noor Izzadin, who have won 3 World Tour titles this year, and incidentally, those 3 at the highest 3 levels within the World Tour. Well, as I was telling you, these World Tour Finals, there's the 8 best players from the World Tour, and the 8 players or pairs are divided into 2 groups of 4. In the mixed doubles, you can see that there's 2 Chinese pairs in Group A and 2 Malaysian pairs in Group B. Only 1 pair has ever won the title who's in this year's competition, and that is Zheng Xiwei and Wang Yaxin. In fact, they've won the title 3 times, been in 4 finals in their 4 visits as a combination to these World Tour Finals. Incidentally, only 3 pairs qualified for the mixed doubles who played last year, and also who played in the Paris Olympic Games. I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that sitting alongside me is former Danish head coach Stine Pedersen. And when you hear and you look at the lineup for session 1, session 2, this evening's session on day 1, and it really is a super lineup, such a strong tournament.
It's fantastic matches that are waiting for us.
Well, our first match is this all-Chinese affair, and what an interesting match it promises to be. Jiang and Wei Yaxin, the #1 seeds, having finished 1 on the race to these World Tour Finals, up against the defending champions, the Olympic champions, Zheng Xiwei and Wang Yaxin. But it is the #1 seeds who emerge into the arena first. And the left and right-handed combination. But listen to the roar. For the former world champions, the reigning Olympic champions, and the three-time winners of the end of the year finale, the World Tour Finals. Zheng Wei, playing his last ever international tournament, has announced that he will retire after this event in Hangzhou. Well, this will be a seventh meeting between these two pairs, and as you can see, honours are shared at 3 wins apiece from the previous six. The last time they met was the final of the Indonesian Open, one of the 4 Super 1000 events earlier this year, and it was won by the #1 seeds here, the pair in red.
Black. Service? Which side? You want that side? Receive? Okay. Thank you
Well,
very
the
much.
noise in the arena is quite deafening. I'm going to ask Steen to help me in a minute, telling me who won the toss of the coin. Jiang is 23 years of age from Guilin, and he and his partner are enjoying their 4th week in total at their career high of #2. One of 4 mixed doubles pairs in the World Tour Finals this year, making their debut. Ferdinancia and Wajaya, Yang Po Xuan and Ulin Fang, and Midorikawa and Saito being the other pairs. Wei Yasin, the left-hander, is 24 years of age from Hunan, landlocked province in south-central China. For them, 7 World Tour tournament finals this year, winning 4 of them. The Indonesian Open that I was telling you about a moment ago, because they beat their opponents of today in the final. They then went on a week later to win the Australian Open and the Japan Open and Hong Kong as well. So to Zheng Wei, the man who has a shock to the world in one way by announcing his retirement. Last ever event for the 27-year-old from Wenzhou in Zhejiang province, which is the province where we are at the moment. A total of 241 weeks as world #1 with his partner of today, Wang Yaxiong. 30 years of age, and she too from this province of Zhejiang, from Kuzhou. And had it not been for the Olympic gold, these defending champions would not have qualified for these World Tour finals, because they haven't played since the Olympic Games. In fact, they've only played 6 World Tour events throughout the year. And they finished the year at number 19 on the race to the World Tour finals. But it's the Olympic champions in the year of the Olympic Games. We looked at our court officials, and Kelvin from New Zealand, and service judge Sairali from Mauritius. In Olympic year, the Olympic champions get an automatic invitation to the World Tour Finals, and the same thing happens in a World Championship year. The pair or players who win the gold medal at the World Championships will get an automatic invitation next year into the World Tour Finals. Steen, could you just help me out quickly and tell me who won the toss of the coin and who chose what?
The Olympic champions won the coin toss and chose to serve. Jiang and Wei chose to start on the far side of the court.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Zheng Wei and Huang Yaqiong, China. And on my left, Jiang and Wei Yasin, China. Wei Yaqiong to serve to Jiang. Double play.
So, a first match for both of these pairs in these World Tour finals, and it's going to be fascinating, Steen, isn't it, to see how sharp the Olympic champions and defending champions are, because this is their first competitive match since winning Olympic gold.
Yeah, that's exactly the big question mark in this match, in my opinion. There are Huang and Zheng where they're standing as of now.
I suppose it's also very difficult, Steen, if you've made the decision to retire, to keep the motivation for the daily training that's required for one last event.
Yes, I think so. That's what you see, even when you sort of... the moment you say you plan on retiring, you've got to be really, really special in order to keep playing and keep practicing so you can go out on the highest level. I have to say that if anybody can do it, I think these two would be amongst them.
Yeah. It's a good rally. Well, I know it was a long rally, but just how long? 71 shots.
And that's a marathon rally for mixed doubles.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Well, I know it's early stages, Steen, but I think it would be fair comment to say that the Olympic champions aren't looking quite as sharp as they did in Paris.
Yeah, I just thought the same. As you said, the motivation perhaps hasn't been the same, but there's also, I suppose, been a lot of celebrations. Deeply disappointed in Tokyo when they lost the final to their compatriots. So it was a big, big goal. Perhaps the only remaining goal for them to get that Olympic gold medal, and they did it in style.
Yes, they've won everything else, haven't they? World titles, Asian Games gold twice, Asian Championship golds. In their list of achievements, that Olympic gold was the only thing missing from what is an extraordinary CV. But of course now they've won that. But going back to your point, they were overwhelming favourites in Tokyo, weren't they? And when they lost to Wang Lu and Wang Dongping, it was only their third loss in their 16th meeting. I mean, they were overwhelming favourites to come back 3 years later at the Paris Olympics and win emphatically. I don't think they dropped a game the whole Olympics, did they?
I recall that in 21, Jiang was wearing a knee bandage, and normally when that knee bandage comes off, they've been unstoppable as a combination.
6, 5.
That's amazing skills, isn't it, from Wang Yaxiong? Your opponent's standing at the net threatening, and you still have the courage and the skills to play a wonderful net shot.
Service over. 6-all.
I think it's a year as well, Steen, don't you, that Jiang and Wei Yasin have really come of age.
They have indeed, and I've mentioned earlier that I feel that we're watching the reigning and the coming Olympic champions. That's a bold statement, I know that, but they've played so well in the early stages of this year, Jiang and Wei.
Yeah, it's nice defence from the left-hander.
7-6.
And they have the distinction of only being the second mixed doubles pair to have won World Tour titles at all 4 levels. The only other pair to achieve that, Puavra Nukro and Teurat Tanachai. Mind you, has to be said, Cheng Shiwei and Huang Yashong have never played a 300 event.
No, because when they partnered, they were already absolute top players with their respective former partners. So they never played at 300 level. I recall Cheng Shiwei won in the then Bitburg Open, now Hilo Open, with Chen Qingchen back in 16 or 17, I think.
8-7.
Or at least in the final.
I think it was 2014.
Was it 14?
And I think it was their first ever senior tournament together.
It was. So I recalled some of it. 10 years ago.
And of course, he won the end-of-year finale, Super Series finals, as it was called then, with Chen Qingchen. And his, I mean, his record at this particular event is absolutely astonishing.
9-8.
6 finals in 6 previous appearances.
And the only loss to the former Olympic champions, Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping, in the inaugural event in Guangzhou, where the playing conditions were very, very slow.
Which obviously doesn't help a pair that's such an explosive pair, an attacking pair, which is what the Olympic champions are.
Yeah, but they don't mind, or that comparison between these two, those two pairs, they didn't mind slow playing conditions, but if they became so slow that it bettered their opponent's defense, then there was trouble, and that was what happened back then in 18. That's also a little bit what's interesting here to see. It's definitely a little bit slow playing conditions here, but just how slow is it, and how well with these two cope with longer rallies if the match goes the full distance? Do they have the stamina? Clever play.
Nice, wonderful placement of the smash. Oh my goodness!
Oh, that's super.
Well anticipated by Wei Yasin.
10-4.
Super. Well, they may have looked a little bit sluggish at the start by their own very high standards, but I have to say, Cheng Shiwei and Huang Yashong are now looking very good indeed, as they have the 1-point advantage at the mid-game interval.
Service over for 13.
11, 10. Play.
So the umpire calls for play to resume. 11 and 10 in the opening game in favour of the defending champions.
Service over, 11, 4.
Service over 14-4.
Well, he was taking it earlier enough.
He was.
11.
He's covering the court extremely well, Jiang Jianbang.
15-4.
Well, they thoroughly deserve to be #1 seeds in this tournament, Jiang Jianbang and Wei Yasin, because they're the only mixed doubles pair at the World Tour finals to have won 4 World Tour titles throughout the year.
Yeah, they played extremely well.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Oy.
Missed it.
The Open, they've slowed down a little bit since the Hong Kong Open and haven't won. Is it the last 4 tournaments or so? But you know you're doing pretty well when we're talking about which tournaments they haven't won.
Yeah. But of course, we ought to point out, Steen, that there is a pair who didn't qualify for the World Tour finals who have won 5 World Tour events in the mixed doubles, and that is the new world #1s, Huang Yang and Huang Dongping.
Yeah. They really picked up pace after the Olympics.
Yes.
Been unstoppable.
Service over 5-17.
There's that most peculiar overhead that you find extraordinary. It doesn't. It's almost like a windmill action, isn't it, from the left-hander?
It's not a good shot. I think she's still got some strapping on her elbow, Wei Yasin. And that's one of the other interesting things here. How is that going to affect Jiang and Wei? A little bit slower playing conditions, so there's more opportunities for the opponents to place her on the back court. She's normally very good at making her move forward, but Jiang Siwei and Huang Yachong, they know her. They know that this is what's coming, so maybe they can exploit it.
He was fast forward there again, wasn't he? Jiang Jianbang.
19-5.
Oh, that's away.
Have we seen a shuttle go long on either of the sides?
Far side we have.
Yeah.
Four straight points.
Oh, that's,
That's,
Ace.
that's a fabulous serve.
15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15
Oh, it's landed in. He watched it all the way, and it was the wrong decision from Jiang. Oh, it was clearly in. Amazing.
They seem a little bit quicker, Zheng and Wei, quicker on their feet
Than their opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that from the start of the match.
Yeah. Short.
Out. Service over. 17-19. Service over.
Well, with hindsight, she probably would have been better to let that go through to her partner. Zheng Wei. Game point opportunities for the #1 seeds, Jiang and Wei Yasin. Opening game, 21-17.
21-17.
8 of the last 10 points in favour of the #1 seeds. What an extraordinary finish to the opening game. Just up their pace, taking the shuttle early. Champions. Will again have to up their game. In the second game, they need to lose in 2 straight. 21-17, opening game in 16 minutes.
Challenges called in.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Second game.
2 love
Level.
play.
Play.
So the #1 seeds, Jiang and Wei Yasin, 1 game to the good against the defending champions and reigning Olympic champions, Zheng Wei and Wang Yaxiong.
1 love.
Service over. 1-2.
He steps forward to those little half-court pushes so well, Jiang.
Out. Service over. 3-1.
Yeah,
Service over.
that's the sort of shot that has defined Zheng Wei over the years, isn't it? Keeping the shuttle flat over the net, having taken it early. Wow.
Well, that's more like it.
Yeah. Yeah, They've got their fans, haven't they? No wonder. They're both from this province.
Yeah, I think Jiang Siwei has stated that he's going to live here in Hangzhou when he is finished with his career, which is in 3 or 5 days, depending on how things turn out.
2, 3. Service over. 4, 2. Hey!
Good play. A super play by Jiang Siwei. Playing the drop shot, so it was Jiang who went for it. Prior to that, getting Wei Yashin to the backcourt.
Oh, she's missed it.
6, 2.
6-4.
Service over. 3, 6.
7-4.
Oi.
Oh, dear me.
Service over.
It was really quick on that one. Jiang Siwei. A flicker would have been fantastic from Jiang.
Service over.
Yeah, he's still annoyed.
7.
It's interesting in a comment to Jiang's retirement, Huang Yashong said that she'd learned a lot from him and his ambitions. He said that he's had a clear plan throughout his career. That's going wide. And he's achieved everything. And whenever they lost a match, he would go over it and try to figure out why they lost it and where the mistake was. And Huang Yachong said she wasn't like that in the beginning. She was more like, oh, maybe I just had a bad day. But eventually, the influence of Jiang grew on her, and she started to do the same. So she became more ambitious as well.
More analytical.
Yeah, and wanting to do, not accepting just a bad day.
Yeah.
A bit of luck, or the opponent played better, but trying to figure out what could I have done, where can I improve, even though I'm perhaps the best front court player in the mixed double in the world, what can I do even better?
And that attitude from both of them probably explains why they've got and had such a record.
Yes, and there it was again, not satisfied.
I mean, since they got together, which was in the latter end of 2018, or no, it wasn't 2018. What am I talking
17.
about? 2017, because they went to Macau. It was a Grand Prix Gold event there, and a couple of Super Series as well. They have played 72 tournaments. This is their 73rd, and they've been in an incredible 53 finals. I mean, that's staggering. Brilliant.
Oi.
Wow! What a rally!
Yeah, it's amazing that in hindsight, when they've entered a tournament, it's more likely that they won it than any other result. Losing in the final, losing in the semi-final, first round, second round. The most likely result was that they won the tournament.
That's amazing, isn't it?
That's sort of like...
Yeah, 58% of all tournaments played, they won.
That's Tiger Woods' numbers when he was at his best in golf. I don't think he would have done it in badminton.
I'm not even sure he would have been that good.
No.
That is a big miss by Jiang. Wow. And that's what she thinks of that. Got him off balance. He was looking to move forward, Jiang, and clever play from the Olympic champions, just pushing the shuttle over his head, got him off balance, and it means that last year's champions and the three-time winners of the World Tour finals, Zheng Shiwei and Jiang, have a three-point advantage. So 11-8 as play resumes. The defending champions far side of the court as we look down. Zheng Shiwei and Jiang.
9-11.
Amazing defense. Well, we've already mentioned that Zheng is wonderful when he steps forward to the mid-court area, takes the shuttle early, but we've seen a couple of times where his opponents have managed to just flick the shuttle past him, and he really struggles.
Yeah. Yeah, so important to keep the court open, keep the court big, play the back line once in a while. Good reactions. That was going wide.
What a rally. Oh, there it is again. That's it again.
And that's something their other opponents in the mixed doubles discipline can learn a little bit from, watching how Jiang does this shot here.
Wow, that came off the frame of the racket. They all count, I suppose.
Yeah. And she was early on that one, Huang.
Oh, my goodness.
11-15.
I suppose if you're away from the practice court, Steen, it is the delicate little touch shots that tend to go first.
Yeah.
Low serve. You lose your rhythm. It's a bit of a catastrophe.
12-15.
Well, it was the latter stages of the opening game where the #1 seeds in the all-red kit, there they are, really made their move. Are they going to be able to do so again? Oh, it's a good return of serve.
Service over. 16-12.
Not the best of serves from Jiang Jinbang.
16-12.
Oi.
Wow, that's great play. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And in the early stages of that rally, it was Wei Yasin who was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, making her way forward, playing the mid-court area with such great accuracy and the right trajectory on the shuttles. If they are 5 centimeters a little bit too high, then you're in trouble. If they are precise, then it changes initiative around. Brilliantly done.
Four of the last 5 points to this pair.
What was it you said earlier, Jill? The small, delicate shots. That the ones you practice so hard to make automatic. Suddenly, they're not automatic anymore.
5 of the last 6 points now. Now it's that shuttle coming back. Oh! my goodness! Unbelievable.
Oi!
I don't believe it. That is extraordinary. What a rally. 53 shots. And 6 of the last 7 points to be back level. Amazing, look at that.
At some point we had Jiang Wei standing mid-court area with full attacking opportunities, and he had to try to be creative to try and kill it. That's how good the defense is with Wei and Jiang.
This is extraordinary, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's a fantastic controlling shot from Zheng. Yeah, they've upped their pace.
10-15 down to 18-16 up. 8 of the last 9 points against the Olympic champions. And that's gone long of the back line as well. 9 of 10 points. Really is a demonstration of why athletes need to maintain the level of training and practice.
No. Wow.
Finally, the run of points comes to an end. But is it too little, too late for Zheng Wei and Wang Yaxiong? Look at that defense.
Thank you,
Match won by and BBC 21-6, 21-17.
17-19.
See, there was that hitting motion again. Windmill shot, as you say, Jill.
It was a good flick serve, but
Yeah.
it is extraordinary, isn't it? You were the first one to notice that, Steen, about the odd overhead from this lady. 1 point in it. Oh, my goodness. That was a tame return of serve from Jiang Qingbang. He must have changed his mind. Must have. Surely. 19 all. There it is again, Steen.
Yeah.
Well taken. And it is a match point opportunity for the #1 seeds, Jiang Qingbang and Wei Yasin.
And Jiang Wei, he's going to go early on this serve here. So it's got to be absolutely perfect, or it's going to be a flicker.
Extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Yeah, good pressure going forward. second opportunity for Jiang and Wei to win this tough first match encounter within Group A. Brilliant, they've done it. Oh, there's a challenge. I don't think he'll win that challenge.
He'd forgot about that. There's challenge possibilities. 4 months.
Well, I saw it as inside the line, actually. But then we are a very, very long way away. Oh, there we are. I was right. So, 2 straight games for Zheng and Wei Xin against the defending and 3-time former champions, the reigning Olympic champions, Zheng and Huang.
Match won by Jonathan Ma and Wei Xin.
21-17, 22-20. Match lasting 41 minutes. This is the final rally. Wow, that was super reactions, wasn't it? From such a deficit, from a 10-15 deficit. 21-17, 22-20. And the first win in Group A for the #1 seeds, Zheng and Wei Xin, beating the Olympic champions Zheng Wei and Huang in 2 straight games. Well, coming up next is women's singles, and it's the Asian champion and #1 seed, winner of 4 World Tour titles this year, Huang against Busanan Ongbanaornpan of Thailand.